Burlington Coat Factory, 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 Burlington Coat Factory. My chat is not full screen. There we go. That. What are you doing? Ah! Get out of here with that. I don't know. Let's find out together. What the? Cool. Boy, I had to readjust so much. The hardest boss? In this category. That's really hard to say. Because there's a lot of them that can kill your run. Like, even when you put the glitch into the equation. I mean, if you ask my viewers, they're probably going to say Curse Wonder, but I don't know if I agree with that.
I'm that nigga.
I want to say the hardest to optimize, I might say Duke 2 Yuri main, honestly. Because that fight's got a little bit of just... a little bit of everything annoying about it. And it's the last one you do, but... it only gets as stupid as it does when you try to do it the optimal way, which is with Yuri. Because its damage output is better than controlling Repeat, but Repeat is safer. But optimizing that fight is extremely hard because of many things that can just happen. Oh my god, drop the second powder. What are you doing? This is so lame. What? Dude, I killed like 15 rats and I can't get a second powder. Dude, no. I'm resetting this shit. The fuck is that? What a stupid ass beginning to that. But as I was saying, Duke's got a lot of shit to him that makes him really hard to contain and to do optimally, because first of all, he teleports. Number two, he has every status effect under the sun. So you have to manage using liquor bottles to stay impervious to them. And since he can teleport away from you and hit somebody in the back and inflict them with seal, so you have to waste time doing menus to try to get rid of it. And then like one of the hardest parts of it, if you're really trying to optimize it, is trying to get a 5 chain. And that shit sucks. I wouldn't recommend going for a 5 chain during a run. Because like many other human bosses in Vesperia, at a certain point in the game they start getting an aerial counter. So if you pop them in the air at any point, there's a chance that they'll do an attack while airborne to try to stop you from juggling them. And it sucks because Repeat's best attacking art for the entire run is Light Spear, which does exactly that. So you're just you're just at a possible chance of just getting smacked by his aerial counters while trying to rack up a blue Fatal Strike chain high enough that won't be shit, which is 3. 3 is the minimum. Like at a certain point of the game, I just go for 3s rather than 5s because getting a 5 is just really painful. But if you do manage to get a 5 on that boss, it helps tremendously. But the number one important thing to get a good time on that fight is just getting the buff set up. Because if you don't get that, the fight takes forever. Like it could easily be a 2-minute fight if you don't get the buffs. And then you have to keep him by staying alive, which he can easily kill you. Does really high damage. You just gotta be on your A game with that fight. You can't play around. Now if you play Repeat, it doesn't really matter as much because you can just, you know, Gale Dog, Light Spear, Gale Dog, Light Spear. Rinse and repeat, he'll never hit you. Most you have to worry about is like other people getting hit, but you just pass the liquor bottles to them, Yuri won't ever get inflicted. And it's just nice and cozy. But it's suboptimal at the same time. But if you don't want to deal with the headaches of that fight, that's what you do. And I used to do that too, but I'm trying to go for like an even better time, so I have to stop doing too much safe stuff. My last PB did do Yuri main. Don't remember what my time was though. Hardly ever get a chance to fight Duke in a run, so. But the game's just filled with just challenging fights altogether. And then if you're talking about optimizing the fights, it's even harder. Like there's a bunch of fights I'd say past Medusa that aren't necessarily hard, but can be really annoying to optimize. As in just getting the best you can possibly get. One that I absolutely cannot stand trying to optimize is like Gusios and Cursed Wanderer 2. Because Curse Wanderer 2's got a quick kill strat to it, and like one screw up could blow it all up. Because he can get an over limit really fast, so you have to just not screw a single thing up. And sometimes it can be out of your control too. These starts have not gone that well. It took a little too long to kill me there. Now, if you're not using the glitch, there's quite a bit of annoying bosses early game. Gattuso probably being the most infamous one. Goliath can be annoying at times. Zagi 2. Shit, you can have a chance of skipping his over limit, and that can be tough to do without the second attack ring. Dreaded Giant can be an ass at times. Edicor and Bokos 3 has killed many of my runs. If they coordinate a little too well, it's really, really hard to do that fight fast. Oh, man. Pretty annoying start. Terrible death on Edicor and Bokos, and then Saki was just ass. Probably the worst start I've had in a while. Just that last run would have gave me those powders. Ah, why are they so spread out today? And Estelle's too busy healing, so... Yeah, there's the powders. But a perfectly centered rat, so I can't just run by him. Definitive Edition has its own set of problems. I've owned this one for quite a while, like before Definitive Edition came out, but one thing I've always heard about it is like input delay and stuff like that. One thing I do know is bosses do not have HP gates anymore for any of their attacks, so desperation attacks can be used at 100% HP. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather not deal with something like that in a game like this. So, Gattuso roar attacks on intro. Yeah, that could happen. Gucio's tidal waves from the beginning of the fight, that can happen. Also means, if it applies to every boss in the game, Curse Wanderer can do Severed Fate at 100%. And yeah, fuck that. I want as little time as possible for him to use some shit like that. Oh my god, really? Okay, I didn't know if that would... they'd turn around and go after me or what. Is this my favorite of Speedrun? No, Tales of Destiny PS1 is. No? How about no? This is why you get banned. Saying whack shit like that. This is why you get banned. My thoughts? Nice graphics, but that's about it for me. Oh yeah, it's some pretty nice quality of life too. I won't leave that out, but I just thought it was very underwhelming for how long we waited and for how long they hyped it up. We waited 5 years for that game, and yeah, for like half a decade I would have expected a little more than that. Not even a little more, what am I saying? A lot more than that. Vesperia, it's alright. It's alright. Not my favorite, but it has its good moments with, you know, characters and stuff, but I wish the dungeons were a lot more than what they are. Hallway simulators. But you know, if you want to play a Tales, you know, you can turn your brain off and just destroy everything. I mean, the game's perfect for that. It's a very turn your brain off type of game. But you know, I have no problem like going back to that. I actually played that a lot when it first came out. I bought that when it first released, the Japanese version. It's what made me buy a PS4. Because we didn't get the PC version until later on. And Japan got that game like a good 7 months early, I think. Actually, no, I think it was 5 or 6 months. So I bought the Japanese version. One thing I just wish Berseria would have did, I don't know, it's just really weird with some of the changes they made. Like Zesty, you know, 3D combat and all. Okay, that was just annoying. But Zesty had 3D combat. But like one of the battle talents you could choose is to turn on a mode where you can always be in free run when you move around. But Berseria took that option away, and then you're just always in free run. Not sure why they took that away instead of keeping it as an option like Zesty did. They should have kept that, in my opinion, because I think that was like the perfect median of like people who rather play like an LMVS Tales rather than just, you know, just being in 3D movement constantly. Having the choice was nice, but I don't know, I guess they felt like everybody just wanted to be 3D movement the entire time, which it's not what everybody was saying. Yeah, and I did like how they handled, you know, trying to give you a little more control over, which was the art trees, which I don't think, which I'd rather them not do any sort of like art tree like stuff, but out of that era, I'd say that's the best they've probably done with it, as far as like letting you actually manually put your arts down. But I still would have rather had the choice between, you know, having an LMBS and not. You could have even had the free run as the default. Only got one feather. Like the whole game was just a blowout anyway. It just kind of just let you go all out if you wanted to. It was just one of those type of games where you really didn't have to touch much and you could just have fun with it if you weren't down and dirty in combat. It's like they had all these different things you could unlock for your combat, like holding a button down and doing like the extra tiers for them, so you really didn't even have to tinker with your arts very often if you didn't even want to. But one gripe I always had with like Graces and Zesty is like, it's cool that you have all these, you know, basically normal attacks, but you made them into arts. But I would have much rather had more control of what I wanted to do and like what order I wanted to do them, instead of having everything preset for me. Zesty handled that better though, since at the very, very least you could do quick steps and do the next tier in whatever art tree there was. Races, you couldn't even do that at all. So they did take one step, even though I think it was a baby step, in having you have a little more control in which one you wanted to use. Okay, I'm just getting forced fights all day today. Didn't drop anything. I don't know if these drops are very, very painful. I'm just getting junk. That was what, 3 fights already? And I still only got 1 feather, no main. Don't know if this one's gonna work, guys, which is fine because the intro kind of sucked. But this is not how I pictured my attempts would go today. Why do you want me to play Metal Gear Solid 5 all of a sudden? That's random. Is it because Pie's playing 3? Is that why? Mid-Gear Solid 5. I heard such mixed reception about it, but yeah, I played 1 through 4, but I always heard like, don't play anymore after 4. I was like, alright. What did they do in 5 to make y'all hate it, though? Gel base, 2 of them. Wow, very useful for the run. Said no one ever. See, I knew you wanting me to play a game had something to do with some girl that was in the game. I already knew. It wasn't for the actual game. Yeah, I'm just not getting anything. Yeah, this one, I'm not continuing this. This is gonna be like over a minute lost, and I'm already not even that far ahead. Killing this. She's very mid. I mean, it's an LOL, yeah, girl. I mean, goes without saying. Jack Bauer? Wait, did Snake get a voice actor change? Or are you talking about something else? Oh god, I can't imagine Snake sounded different than David Hayter. I heard about him like not being brought back, but I didn't know it was for 5. I thought it was for something else. I thought that was more like a recent thing. No, I didn't know. I legit didn't know. Look, man, my knowledge of this series only goes up to 4. And none of the side titles either. I think they had like some PSP side titles. I don't know anything about those. But I played 1 through 4 on stream. And that's it. That's all I did. Oh, I guess I know about that zombie game they did, Metal Gear Survive. But nobody wants to talk about that game. That'll be my next Metal Gear Solid stream. We'll play some Metal Gear Survive. We'll skip 5. I heard 5 is mid. Let's play some Survive instead. I don't know anybody who's an Acid fan. Never met one. Survive is Metal Gear Solid Arise. Damn. That was the last thing they did with the series, right? I know that's like past Kojimbo's involvement with the series. And he just went and made his own thing. I'll love it. My chat doesn't seem to think so. But I kind of think, from what I understand of Metal Gear Solid fans, and when I say fans, I mean just like the average that I hear, the series took a downward spiral sometime after 3. That's what I usually hear. 3's the best, and that's the last good one. Everything else sucks. Look, this ain't about me. I'm not the average. That's just what I hear from the average fan. I liked 4 for different reasons from the other games. You know how I play these games, man. If the average fan saw me play Metal Gear the way I do, they'd have an aneurysm, dude. I think I had some people in my chat like showing how disgusted they were. See, I was just over here murdering everybody. And honestly, MGS4 is the perfect game for that type of goofiness, man. You can just keep buying ammo and just shooting everything. Like, who wouldn't have fun if you play that way? But no, if you're like the type that, you know, actually plays stealth, yeah, you probably wouldn't care for 4 so much. Like, obviously, the game's not you're not supposed to do that, because, you know, they have a ranking system. Supposed to go through the whole game without any casualties. I know, but that just ain't how I play. You kill everybody in Hitman? I actually never played the Hitman series. I guess they want you to only kill, like, the mission target. Leave everybody alive. You're a bad Hitman. I know one series I still gotta play because I bought it some time ago. It's Max Payne. I still got that sitting on my Steam library. I got so many games I need to jump on, but just haven't done it. Max Payne, from what I understand, is about revenge, from what I saw. At least the first one. And I heard it's a good as fuck series, honestly. But I heard this like way back when it was on PS2. I'm talking about the PC version on Steam that I got. My favorite was when he was playing through the Mafia series. That was great. And he got to that racing mission on that janky old school car. Like driving on ice. That was the best part. Oh my god, that was so good. I never even played that series, but just knowing he had to like win that race. Trying to control that thing. Thank you for the raid, Night Gamer. Yeah, Orator is funny when he plays like he just plays like the most garbage levels imaginable in Mario Maker 2 all day, but there's every now and then there's just one level that just makes him so mad he'll go on a rant. That's the best. Temps ain't been that great, honestly. I'm just in item drop hill right now. Haven't made it past Goliath yet. Oh. This is looking like one of those streams where I'll have a few attempts where I don't make it anywhere, and then the final attempt of the day, I finally break through, but the splits are pretty mid, and then I just die to Curse Wonder or something. That's what the day feels like. It feels like one of those days. Like, I just get to the point where it's just, okay, I just want to play the game today, and then splits ain't really that good anyway. But it's all good. this goes on for too much longer than this. I don't know. I can't see me like resetting on mats for like 4 straight attempts. That'd be really bogus. If that does happen, I'm just swapping a Quake. Fuck it. It just ain't meant to be. Like if this one dies, the next one's definitely gonna be the one that gets through. I would say though, I've said this before, but I do think like the absolute lowest point of doing Vesperia runs as like a person who runs it is being stuck in the whole loop of resetting an early game for mats. As in like not getting feathers or main before Shikos. Like just being in that loop is the worst. It's not even just dying to bosses, because like at least you're making it to the bosses and still playing the game, but being stuck in this reset loop is the worst by far. I still remember that attempt stream I did like 8 hours, and I think like 4 or 5 of those hours I was just stuck at like the first 30 minutes of the run because I couldn't get the mats. Why did you gift me a game? Why? Another game that's gonna rot on my Steam library? Because I already have a lot of others to play. Just making my backlog even bigger. That's probably what it is. He probably gave me MGS5. Because he already asked me, if I gift you this, will you play it on stream next? It's like, we already know what I'm playing if this doesn't go well, playing Quake. I want to finish that. Not too far from finishing that, so I want to get it out of the way. Still got to finish Black and White 2. Still gotta finish Serious Sam 4. God, I don't even know if I even got halfway through that before I stopped. And we got a bunch of just loose ends. I'd rather finish all that stuff up before opening another game that I haven't even touched yet. Just having more unfinished games. Oh, now you don't want Black and White 2 anymore. Now you don't want it anymore. Practically begging me on some weeks to play it. When you going back? When's PWT? Now it's not. We don't want it anymore. We want the new thing. I beat the main game. Still like post game stuff to do though. Yo, thanks for the raid, Aeon Frodo. And thanks for the good luck. It is. Black and White 1 story was better than 2. I will say that. Like one story was definitely had more moments that I remembered than two. Yeah, I was gonna say that the most memorable part of two is when Getsus literally tried to kill you. I remember that very well. I don't think I'm gonna forget something like that. But no, I think people like two because it didn't lock you to the regions, mons, and there's just a bunch of stuff to do in post game, which they say like the newer games are missing, which I wouldn't know because I haven't played them, but that's what they say. That's something I'd only know if I actually played those, but Worcester tells me not to. He says I could just skip all of those. Oh. It's like you're late. You didn't miss a single thing, man. It's just been resetting over mats the whole stream. This is the third attempt. Second run had a really terrible start. This one's much better. But doesn't really matter if I don't get the drops. Refuse to go back this guy. Yeah, a lot of people had a didn't seem to like Scarlet and Violet too much. The funniest part about that game was seeing all the glitches though. Like people got mad about that stuff, but I laughed at it honestly. I thought that shit was funny. But I guess I'm different when it comes to like seeing games just freak out like that. Like, that makes me laugh hysterically. I guess I'm just used to playing like janky Todd games that always have like some freaky glitches like Oblivion and shit. Remember like just all the jank I would run into, and it just makes me laugh. Like I don't even get mad at that stuff. No feathers again. Wowee. Yeah, like people getting out of bounds and stuff, like the NPCs models just freaking out. They probably fixed a number of that stuff with whatever patches they release, but there's whole entire YouTube compilations of the stuff because people are just constantly running into it. I think though, if CBS sends me his wide card like he said he was going to, I'll probably play that one next, since he's like he's just handing it to me. I've been thinking about playing Emerald though, because I didn't play that one. And people have been saying a lot of good things about that one. But I am kind of curious on, like, since X and Y was like the big drop off in quality, apparently. So I'm ready to see what that's about. What's the difference between sum of best segments and best possible time? So sum of best segments is all of my segments in my splits that were... Okay, I almost hit that bird. All of the splits that I have here, the best times that I ever got with them, like through all of these attempts I've done. It's not the ones that I got in the PB, but think of like the best splits you ever get for each one of them. And it adds them all up. So that's what the total of that is. Best possible time is... It's kind of like that, but as you go deeper into the run, it calculates and subtracts the time for like each split that you do if you don't get a split that's equal or greater than what is in your sum of best, if that makes any sense. So like, obviously I'm not gonna get golds every single segment in this run. So it's going to keep going down. But it's basically telling you, if I were to gold the rest of these from here on out, that's what time I would get. And by gold, I mean like literally actually equal time of my best segments from here on out. But no one really ties that stuff. You're either going to gold it by beating it or just get worse. It's just to give you somewhat of an estimate of if I turned into a beast all of a sudden and just started getting times really, really close to that, that's where it would be around. But yeah, the sum of best will go down if I get a gold split anywhere here. Okay, let's just force this fight, right? Better drop a main though. 3 mains. Okay, thank you. It's overdoing it. Should have did that with the feathers, honestly. Okay, that's 1. Oh, okay, so it just... So what you're saying is nothing ever really beat Black and White 2. Or went back up from where X and Y was. So what would be the big drop off in quality then? Where was the really, really big one? Would you say it's the Switch games then? Okay, sweet. Love getting a small feather instead of a medium. I might have to reset this too. Yeah, I'm resetting this. That's another small feather. Two small feathers in a row. Okay. Getting challenged every gym. I wouldn't say every gym challenged, but like I said, I don't know what people are comparing these games to exactly. Look, but everybody loves Gen 1. We don't even have to bring that up. Sandwich cutscene. I don't think I've ever saw a sandwich cutscene. Dang, this argument's starting to remind me of like some Tails arguments I got into. It's like when somebody was trying to say that like I just hate Tails or something because I wasn't feeling a rise. And like what Worcester said is basically what I said to him. It's like I love this series. Why would I want the series to be bad? I just expect more, that's it. Like, it's not a bad thing to be critical of it if you believe it's, you know, could be better than what it is. Especially, it really goes like, if you think you've experienced better in the past, or experienced better in multiple entries in the past, if you're comparing something that released recently to those games, and they don't hold up to them, it's not that crazy to think that you think those suck. That's just how I look at it. And I think it'll become more and more apparent, you know, as there's more and more entries. If it's already like a big series, for example, and you can name like 5+ other games that you think are better. Like if you had to like list these games, right, and compare them to others,
じゃあ人の話聞いた方がいいぜ。ザギだ。俺の名前を覚えておけ。フレンじゃねえ。聞けよ。なんだよお前。
Wow. These runs are just not going good today.
最高に趣味悪いな。楽しくなってきたぜ。せえな。久しぶり。
私
来るな。
でも
ああ、無理。
はい
楽しいじゃねえか。
落ち着いてああやってこっちのペース乱そうとしてるんです。
お前が落ち着け。
Why did you do that?
いいとねえって。
じゃああれがスナイ
And Estelle's being
死ぬぜフレン。だから一つ
the opposite of helpful.
しても無駄っぽいな。
There we go. Although it's kind of late for that. Thank God I had that good.
俺フレンに見えないよな。
全然違いますよね。
I probably know the answer to this already, but Worcester, have you ever made... I've been noticing you've been uploading, like, some rants that you do on stream. Did you ever do one on this game, by chance? I feel like you have. And I'm just not remembering it. Hell, you probably did it after you played it on stream. One powder again. Okay, please give me the second powder. I do not want to have to go through this again. I think Combro ended up buying pools because you brought it up, Death Knight. I don't know, I just saw he just all of a sudden he's like, don't buy pools. Don't play it. Yeah, here we go again. Okay. There we go. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Is that another spooky liminal space game by chance? How many do they have of those on Steam now? Forgot Combro be buying games off of Steam to try to speed run through them so you can return it in time. Scammer. You're supposed to keep it. Oh, you actually liked it? Huh. I actually never heard of that game. It's about weed? I just remembered though, one of my friends gifted me, what was that shit called? Welcome to the Game? And I never even played it. He was saying this game is impossible to beat. See if you can beat it. And even bother installing it. Remember seeing Dis trying to speedrun it, but every time I tried to see him do it, it never went well. I don't even know if he ever really finished any runs. Nah, honestly, it probably would have been dead had this not happened. At least it gave me something to read. Or it would have just been talking shit about a rise for the millionth time. Which I think that's what we were doing. I don't even remember what we were talking about before this happened. Just babbling about some bullshit. Yeah, I was just reading through. It gave me some content to look at. I was like, oh, cool. Gen 1ers rise up. Hell yeah, brother. My Pokemania, my Charizard before fire moves. Hell yeah. My fat Pikachu. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if there's any, like, just me personally, from what I've seen, the most pushback I've seen probably are like any of like Gen fans. It's like Gen 2 fans seem to hate Gen 1 fans like the most. And I always thought it was funny because there's Kanto in Gen 2. It's like, fuck Gen 1. It's like, alright, what's your favorite? Gen 2. Oh, every time. Oh yeah, definitely. I remember people would make all these graphics about like everything they hate about it. Which like the first edition of it was just pointing out like oddities and glitches, I guess, but there was like a different version where people was just nitpicking. I'm like, alright, y'all are getting a little obsessed here. Yeah, I have to go find it again. I used to have it on me. Probably won't be hard to find it. Why did you knock him down? Oh shit, 2 feathers. Maybe we'll actually get a run started. Maybe. But nah, man. The big hate, we hate ice cream and we hate garbage bag. And that's what we hate. Worst thing ever. I would never play that game. Terrible stuff, man. Ooh, shit, he almost killed me.
ラピードも頑張りましたよ。
フォローありがとな。
Dude, I love those pictures where people like took Gen 1 sprites, especially the Pokemon Green ones. And they had like their own like visual interpretations on them and shit. I think like the Pokemon Green Hitmonchan one, it was like Doduo taking a shit. And I'm like, how do you even see that? That is not how I look at that. I think my favorite Gen 1 sprite is Haunter, like by far. That is such a good fucking sprite. Like, mad respect whoever made that sprite. That shit is so good. Yeah, I don't know what he looks like now. Because, you know, I barely follow the new ones. He's been available in every game, right? From what I remember, they usually let you catch your Ghastly somewhere. Maybe Black and White 1 didn't. Since this died, now I can see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Shit, man. Like, even like Gengar, I liked how he looked too. It's just I like Taunter the most. Was that the remake I kept hearing about that was supposed to come out? Or is this something else? Oh, VR. Okay. I only played the first one. How many are there now? I didn't even know they were making any more new ones. Yeah, I guess I'll do.
ったく、それが騎士のやることかよ。人違いだっつうの。死ね。知ったら人の話聞いた方がいいぜ。ザギだ。俺の名前を覚えておけ。フレンじゃねえ。聞けよ。なんだよお前。まったくお前こそなんだよ。俺はお前を殺して自らの血にその名を刻む。それさえ。いいな。
Man, DSS has been looking for something like that for a while. I don't remember exactly what he wanted it for, though.
落ち着いて、ああやってこっちのペース乱そうとしてるんです。
お前が落ち着け。あいつにそんな深い意図ねえって。
じゃあ、あれが素なんです？
ごちゃごちゃ喋ってたら死ぬぜフレン。だから人違い。にしても無駄っぽいな。
でも誤解なら戦うより話し合いの道を。
俺とあったが運の尽きだな。話し合いのできる状況が少しまった方が。
Okay. No, he's not stream. I mean, back when he did stream. Sorry to bring a bad memory back to you. It reminds you that DSS don't stream anymore. But yeah, back when he was still, you know, doing his thing, he was looking for some sort of a way to separate audio for different programs and stuff. But he never found one. But this was years ago, obviously. You would have loved that then. What? Am I lying though? Where's that one picture? It's been 970 something days since a DSS stream. Y'all haven't posted that in a while. Soon, that picture's gonna be true. That picture will actually be true soon. Oh, Rom Scout ain't been streaming? Wait, was that? That was just one. God damn it. Spend the whole night. Two powders. I wonder if a 24-hour blue balls could make that man come back, but you already got to be kind of clinically insane to do that shit for 24 fucking hours. Be like, hey, DSS, I want to do a 24-hour blue balls. If you want to see DSS in a video game, you legit gotta play like Phantasy Star Online 2 or Genshin. I'm not even kidding. That's what he's doing these days. Taking the iPad away from DSS. Bought an iPad for Sonic Runners, and it was all downhill from there. SMH. His soul now belongs to the iPad. But yeah, he's been like, I think he's been doing matches with Dankies. I saw them talking to the MMO channel on my Discord about something. You did not buy an iPad for Krusty. Stop it. You did not. You emulated that shit like the rest of us. Buying a damn Apple product for Krusty. What the fuck, bro? There are some speedrunners that I do follow that do have that pipeline to like some MMO game. Like the Final Fantasy one or RuneScape or some shit. I don't know how much Phantasy Star falls in line with that though. Oh, well, true. I'm not playing Phantasy Star, bro. I have no interest in that game, sorry. And I have been dodging MMOs like most of my life. Because I know how much of a black hole for your time those are. And I know if I let myself get sucked into it, I would not come out for a long time. I've seen many, many people get sucked into it. No thank you. I'm dodging it. I'm dodging a narcotic. I'm not trying your crack for free. I refuse. I'm saying no to the drug. It's like, hey, bro, try this MMO out, and then y'all won't see me play Vesperia ever again. Come back a year later, hey guys, well, I've been gone doing something. People be pissed off at me doing that shit. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? That's my point. With old school RuneScape. I caught myself real quick on that shit. I was like, alright, no, can't be doing this. So you understand me. Path of Exile? I think I've heard of that. Don't exactly know what you're doing it though. Is that an MMO or? No, it's pretty popular on Steam. Because I see a lot of my friends playing it on my friends list. $20K in dev. Oh shit. Yeah, if I could like pace myself, but the thing about me, I'm more of the, I don't know, like my mindset with a lot of things is like, I really try to stay to like one thing and like do it and finish it, but I can often get distracted with some other shit, so they end up not being finished. Unless I like literally catch myself in the middle of it and say, alright, fuck this, stop doing this shit, go back and finish this. And sometimes I'll try to like make excuses to not go back to it. Be like, well, this looks more interesting. Let's play this game. And then I got like 50,000 other games to be playing. Yeah, I'm trying to stop doing that shit. Wait, what? You would hop on an MMO just to mass report somebody even though you don't play it? I mean, I don't plan on playing an MMO, so... Like, the most I'd probably do is, like... I haven't even done that. It's like... RuneScape on the phone or some shit when I'm at work, but... You know, that's not when I'm actually at home and I could be practicing my game or streaming or some shit. So that doesn't really get in the way of that. That'd be better, but... Man, I wish H1 was still alive. That game... You'd be lucky if you get a 5-man game in that now. I guess we got pub. Y'all want to play some pub? Yeah, pub! Like, anybody plays that shit anymore. I think COD kind of took over it now. And of course, you know, Fortnite, but... Yeah, didn't COD release some new shit with some Battle Royale? I saw Lyndon spurging out about it on Twitter. I should ask Haruka about it. He's the COD player. The new COD player. He'll know it. What's the hot new content? One feather? I said you're the COD player of the community. What's the new hot COD content right now that everybody's going crazy over? Yeah, I know they had that big update and they ended up changing CSGO to CS2, but I haven't played it since they made that update. Last time I played CSGO is when I played it with like Cheese and Max and I forgot who the fourth dude in our group was, but that was fun, but we didn't play much after that. But they probably didn't enjoy like going into comp and playing with the sweats. Will kick you if you don't listen to their orders. I gotta say though, I enjoy playing like team FPS games a lot more when it's people I know and not just randoms. It's like when we have those big Modern Warfare 2 games that we do. There's just a bunch of us and they're just fucking around. Like, I'll do that anytime, but just... randos be on some bullshit. Especially these days. I'm not playing Overwatch. TF2 or get the fuck out. Is Overwatch 2 the lowest rated Steam game yet? I know people have been review bombing the shit out of that game. I still don't know what they did, but damn they made people mad when they put it on Steam. Is this still over the PvE thing? Cause god damn. I didn't know people hated the game that much. The last time we played TF2, what happened? A bunch of things happened. That's how a TF2 game goes. That was nice when we played though. Like, a lot of us joined. I mean, it's not hard to set a game up. and the game's free now. But no, that was nice. Hell, even Bamboo joined. I didn't even expect him to pop up, but when he found out we were playing, he hopped in, played a few games with us. That was cool. We should do that more. Fuck it, I'll jump on some MCC if y'all want to play some Halo. We haven't done that in a while either. But I feel like every time we try to do a big game, people rage quit. I don't know what it is about Halo, but that game makes people mad like really, really easy. I still remember that big team game we did and like half of our party just disconnected. Like 5 seconds in, like people just rage quitting left and right. Combo out of nowhere with the shade. See, it just brings. God damn. I still remember that game we played. We had Wary in, and that dude kept killing him. And he spent the rest of the game trying to get the guy to kill him again so he could kick him. That's got to be the angriest FPS game I've ever played. I thought COD was bad, but Halo just brings like the evil out in people I've never seen before. That game, man. I honestly don't know too much about League. I never played it. My friend was trying to get me to play that jank, like back when people cared about it a lot, but I was like, this don't look like the game for me. I'm not even gonna try to like force myself to play this. Like I don't even know what's going on in that game half the time I see it. I should have taken that rhino there, my god. Can I please get another rhino? My god. I didn't think it would be this bad. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, that took so long. Nope. I've been hearing about Tyler 1 like going in on chess lately. I didn't even know he was like, is he doing that offline or is he streaming that? Like I follow him, but I don't ever see a notification about him playing chess. I didn't even know he was playing that shit till I saw those tweets. That's crazy. How can I have a sessions this bad? If this doesn't give me a main, I'm just gonna call it quits and play some fucking Quake. You better give this shit to me. Nope. That's my day in a nutshell. My god. Yeah, I had enough of this game today. I'll play some more next stream. I'm playing Quake. This ain't going nowhere, man. I rarely have days this bad, but it happens sometimes, unfortunately. I'll just try again next time. See you later, YouTube crew. Thanks for watching. Tempest. Tempest been here every day that I go live on YouTube. Shout outs to Tempest. But yeah, later.